It's official. Next week on Friday the 4th of July, 𝗏𝗏𝐻 is going to be releasing the brand new summer update. So of course we have to prepare for it. The previous summer pets such as the balloon unicorn from 2024 has amazing value, the mega version being worth more than the best pet in the game. And this year, it's very likely that there will be some new exotic pets with similar value. So make sure to watch right till the end so we can prepare for this update and get extremely rich. Hey flowers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope your day is doing amazing and even better watching this video. So as soon as I realized that there's going to be a summer update, I just knew that I had to make a video telling you guys how to prepare for it. My first tip is to not spend all of your summer currency on the first few weeks. You need to wait until it's the last final week before you spend all your currency. This summer update is actually 4 weeks, basically 1 month, so you need to wait until the 4th week. Each week, 𝗏𝗏𝐻 will release new pets, new toys, new vehicles, and I'm going to tell you why it's really important to not spend your currency until the end. For example, in one of the previous updates, there was this pet that was really cute, and I just knew I had to make it mega. So I bought 16 of them and used all of my currency on that pet. Then on the last and final week in the update, there was another really cute pet that was released, and I wanted to make that mega instead of the other pet, but I already used up all of my currency. So that's why it's so important to wait until the final week until you spend all your currency, because you might find another pet that you want to make mega, but you won't even have any of the currency to make it because you already used it. On top of this, when pets just come out, they actually have quite high value, so you actually need to wait until the end of all the weeks to see the actual value that's gonna be stable, because you might buy a pet thinking it's gonna stay that high value forever. For example, me in the Cherry Blossom update, I bought 16 𝐜𝐵𝐾𝐾𝐳 because on 𝗏𝗏𝐻 it was worth 17, but when the update was on the last week, I think it dropped to 7. So that's a drop by literally 10 points. So that's why it's super important to wait right till the end of the update to spend all of your currency. So you can do a little shopping spree at the end of the week, but just remember not to forget to spend all your currency, because if you do that, that would be very sad. Okay, so now I'm going to show you one of the mini games that is actually going to be in the Summerfest update, because this mini game seems quite confusing, so I just want to show it to you guys so you're a little bit prepared. So I got this clip from Legendary Lizzie, so credits to her. Basically, she was in the 𝗏𝗏𝐻 test lab, which is open at certain times. I'm not sure, I think it's just randomly, and if you're lucky enough, you can join it and test the games that will be in the updates. So the Summerfest update is actually pirate themed, which I think is cool, but I'm not too excited about. But as you can see, this minigame seems really chaotic and crazy, but I just thought I would show it to you guys so you know what to expect. And yeah, I'm not too sure about how I feel about those little pets that were running around. I think they're not that cute in my opinion, and it's kind of disappointing because I don't want to judge too soon, but last Summerfest update was my favorite update ever. It was so fun. So if this update is bad, it will let me down so much, so let's just hope it's good. Okay, so my next tip is to save up your age potions, because once these pets come out, you want to have enough potions to make them neon or mega as soon as you possibly can, because as I said, when the pets are like straight away made mega or neon, they actually have really high value, and you can tend to get huge overpays for them. Even if you don't want to make it neon or mega straight away, which is definitely understandable because of basically my first tip, it's still really important because you can try to make any of the pets mega as soon as you want to, and having age potions in your inventory for these pets is just so good. My next tip is to subscribe to the 𝗵𝗲𝗍 official 𝗵𝗲𝗍 channel. I'll put it up here, and this is because 𝗵𝗲𝗍 always releases leaks before the updates. So if you're subscribed to the 𝗵𝗲𝗍 channel, they will give you leaks, they will give you information, they will give you so much leaks and just so much information about this summer update. They haven't released anything yet, but I'm sure they will soon. Also Cookie Cutter, because he also does really good update information, because I'm pretty sure 𝗵𝗲𝗍 like tells him things because he's an influencer. But yeah, so those two channels are probably one of the most important ones if you want to be prepared and ready for the update and you want to know about all the leaks. My next tip is to make sure that you do have some friends to play this update with you. Now, I know this is kind of like a weird tip, but I'm going to explain why. It probably isn't the most important tip, but it's still a tip to keep in mind. So recently 𝗵𝗲𝗍 has actually been adding a lot of games, including friending people. Like for example, like all these updates with social stones, they're just updates that include friends. And the reason because of this is basically because of that the players are decreasing, so they want you to like play with friends and stuff, so they get more players. So 𝗵𝗲𝗍 might incorporate this idea of needing friends to play 𝗵𝗲𝗍 with you for the summer update. I hope they don't, because I hated the social stunt and unfriending so many random people. So I really hope they don't, but they might. That's a possibility. And also last summer update, for example, the stable minigame, you needed friends for that, or you didn't need it, but it was much easier if you did have friends for that. And yeah, so just keep that tip in mind, but it's not too important. My next tip is to check the 𝗵𝗲𝗍 update countdown. Now this is the website, I'll put it up on the screen, and this can show you when the update is going to release for you, so you can be prepared. But you guys, I will tell you, it's releasing probably at 4 p.m. UK time on the Friday 4th of July. But if you're not UK time, you can just check on the 𝗵𝗲𝗍 countdown page to see when it releases for you. My next tip is to have a summer outfit. I know that sounds kind of random, but the reason is because once you have like a summer outfit, it motivates you more to grind. Well, in my opinion it does. Having a summer outfit just motivates me a lot more to play the update, and it just gets me in the summery mood. A tip that's similar to this is to make yourself a summer house. This is my summer house. I really like it, and it definitely will motivate me to play the summer update more, because I have barely been playing 𝗵𝗲𝗍 recently. And also you might get good offers for the summer house, since people may be looking for them since it is summer. Anyways guys, that was all the tips that I could think of. I hope you all enjoyed, but I do want to remind you that I'm doing a mega 𝐘𝐧𝐤 giveaway when I reach 30,000 subscribers. All you have to do is like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below your username. You also need to follow me on Roblox. My username is 𝗶𝗵𝗍𝗶𝗲. I will check if you've done all these steps, and if you have, you will be entered onto the spinning wheel. Keep in mind that I can check if you're subscribed, if you're following me, so you will only be entered if you have done the steps. But that's it. I'll see you all next time. Bye flowers!